Before Forex, before crypto, before P2P trading, I was just a student trying to turn small money into something meaningful. I've failed, I've learned, and I've made real money online. Let me show you how it really started. So let me take you back to how everything started. I finished secondary school in 2013, and in 2014, before entering the university, I was actively playing football with a local club near my area. Football has always been my biggest hobby. I loved it so much. One day, while playing football, I met a guy who told me something that completely changed my mindset. He said he used 1,000 to win 32,000, and another time, 1,000 to win 15,000 through betting. At that time in Nigeria, that kind of money was huge. If you convert it to dollars back then, it felt like using less than 10 to make close to 100 or even to 100. That sounded crazy to me. So one day, out of curiosity, I walked into a betting shop. Before placing any bet, I asked someone there to explain how betting works. He taught me the basics, and later on, I came back to place my first bet. Around the same period, I was preparing to enter the university, and I really wanted to buy a football boot. I had already imagined myself playing football on the university field. It looked so good compared to what I had back in secondary school. Luckily for me, I won my first bet, 150. That might not sound like much now, but back then, it meant a lot. I used that money to buy my football boot, took it to school, and honestly, I was very proud of myself. It felt good knowing I made that money myself. That small win gave me confidence. When I entered the university, I started receiving pocket money, and instead of spending everything, I began putting some of it into betting. I wasn't reckless, I was winning small, steady amounts. Sometimes I would win throughout an entire week without even touching my pocket money. Little by little, it added up. I also introduced many guys to betting, and they saw me winning consistently, even if the amounts weren't very big. Because of that, many of them became interested. At that time, I was using a BlackBerry, but around 2014, Android phones started becoming popular. During the Christmas break, my mum bought me my first Android phone. That's when I thought to myself, instead of going to betting shops every time, why not just bet online? So I opened an online betting account and started betting digitally, and the money was coming in steadily. By my second year in the university, I had developed a betting strategy with about 65 minus 70 accuracy. I decided to focus on 2 odds betting using that strategy. Within a few days, I made enough money to change my phone to a better Android device. I honestly like to think I was among the early people who started and popularized the 2 odds strategy in Nigeria around 2014 to 2016, which is still popular today. Back then, I noticed most people were always trying to hit it big, instead of being consistent, taking huge risks. That mindset was never really me. I've always preferred consistency over gambling big. At this point, people around me started noticing. Some would say, "You bet too much." I even got involved with people who claimed they had fixed matches. Most of them were fake. I almost won over 3-0 once, but missed it by just 1 goal not being scored by the away team. It was Juventus versus Bologna. Juventus won 3-0 instead of 3-1, which was my prediction. Still, I made some profit from the other games that day because I always tried to minimize my risks and stay as rational as possible. Those experiences taught me very important lessons about online fixed match scams. I continued sports betting all through university, but deep down, I knew betting was risky. So before I even finished school, I started looking for other ways to make money online. That's when I entered online market trading. I first started with binary options, then moved fully into Forex trading. I was also involved in some platforms where they shared Google ad revenue with users who could refer people and earn commissions. Honestly, that wasn't bad at the time. During the COVID period, I also explored cryptocurrency. I tried crypto mining platforms. Most of them were not legit, but I learned from the experience. I didn't lose everything, but it definitely wasn't my smartest move. At that time, I invested about $400 into crypto mining and was able to get back some of my investment. Looking back now, I regret not having more money to invest long term, because if I had held crypto from 2020 till now, it would have skyrocketed. Some coins went up almost 40x, and some even more. Later on, I focused fully on Forex. I had a mentor from Egypt, a very solid trader. He specialized in long-term trades and hedging strategies, sometimes holding trades for weeks or even months. I also developed my own strategies, which I'll talk about in future videos. After that, I entered crypto sales. I helped people buy coins like Bitcoin and Shiba Inu, especially when new coins were trending and people didn't know how to buy them. They would send me money, and I'd help them purchase and transfer the crypto. Then in 2023, I had my biggest and fastest breakthrough in crypto arbitrage. This was a major turning point. I used about $135, and within 5 weeks, I turned it into almost $2,000. I know it sounds like a get-rich-quick scheme, but this one was real and legit. That was when I made my first million naira. That money helped me a lot, especially when I was planning for my master's degree in Italy. I didn't have much support at the time, but my girlfriend believed in me. She encouraged me to try and even lent me money. I paid her back with profit. Not everything worked though. Some investments failed. Forex was mostly break-even for me because long-term trades sometimes reverse. But arbitrage was my biggest success at that time. After arbitrage stopped working, I explored martingale-style betting. And then I went deeper into P2P trading. In 2024, when I moved to Europe, I finally took P2P trading seriously. One major reason I avoided it in Nigeria was currency instability. P2P works best with stable currencies like the euro or USD, using stablecoins like USDT or USDC. With stablecoins, you can clearly track your profits. For example, you might start the day with $70, and by the end of the day, you know exactly whether you made $4, $10, or more without worrying about sudden market crashes like Bitcoin. That is why I believe P2P trading is one of the most consistent and low-risk ways to make money online, especially when compared to betting, Forex, or highly volatile crypto trading. As of now, I'm still exploring more legit ways to make money online because the world keeps evolving, and we have to evolve with it. Currently, I'm learning full-stack web development, and I'm also actively working on this YouTube channel. On this channel, I'll be breaking down P2P trading secrets, arbitrage strategies, Forex lessons, mistakes to avoid, and real-life experiences from my journey, so make sure you subscribe, like the video, and stick around. Thanks for watching. Peace, see you in the next one.